Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I present to you graduates to be admitted to the degree of Master in the Faculty of Science, Agriculture and Engineering.
By the authority of the University, I admit these graduates to the degrees for which they are now qualified.
The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Renewable Energy: Olamide Daisy Adewusi, Maud Karul Azam Haji Ali Mashod, Luke Matchett, Clarkson Chukwuka Onyedu Mekwu, Elba Gabriela Padilla Ias, Rajiv Brennan Ramratan, Carl Sample, Zan Shen, The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Renewable Energy, Enterprise and Management: Santosh Adinarayana Reddy, Julian Bizaj, Benjamin James Bland, Joe Chambers, George Christopher Charles Einchcombe, Shravan Gajam, Alex Hagan, Golnar Hejazi, Philip James Old, Melissa Roxanne Rowell, Rebecca Ann Smith, Christian Vimler, Hauru Zhu, Konstantina Porgori, The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Arts in Cross-Cultural Communication and Media Studies: Zhaodan Zhang, Before the proceedings are brought to a close, I'm delighted to introduce our student orator, Uzachukwu Cornelius Ugachukwu, who graduated with the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Uzachukwu will address the congregation on behalf of the students we are celebrating here today.
Graduates, guests, and esteemed scholars of Newcastle University. It is a great privilege and honor to be in your midst this day as a student orator. Firstly, congratulations to all graduates collecting their degrees today. About 4 years ago, I entered this country to do a PhD and have today been admitted to this enviable degree. Today is indeed a memorable day for me, as I know it is for you all as well. Getting to this stage was not easy for any of us. I must say that with all the vicissitudes that characterize a study of this nature, it is always worth it at the end, as the joy of a successful completion normally swallows every ugly and difficult situation encountered on the way. There have been a lot of experiences during my research program. So many things have been learned, both formal and informal. One of the first things I learned on arriving in Newcastle is the fact that there is a dialect called Jodi. This dialect translates some words like yes to I. So it's interesting to hear Jodi answer you yes by saying I. So many expressions in Jodi caught my fancy, such as you read for are you all right? So many expressions in Jodi caught my fancy, such as are you right for are you all right? The Jodi people are very friendly and nice people. I have met many Jodi friends whose passion for football and support for Newcastle United are infectious and have actually succeeded in turning me to a Newcastle United fan. God bless Jodi land. There are several places that make Newcastle a great place of fun, such as Metro Radio Arena, Tyneside Cinema, Odeon Silverlink, Life Science Center, Newcastle Arts Center, Cumberland Arms, etc., etc. I have been able to make many friends from different parts of the world, as this great university, which is reputed as one of the leading universities in the UK and the whole world, attracts scholars from the entire continents of the globe. These are people from different cultures and traditions that have enriched my perception of their countries of origin without necessarily traveling to these countries. This university is a very friendly university to international students and has continued to attract outstanding international students. Many thanks to the management of this university. It is pertinent to point out that during my study, I have had to wonder whether the research program would ever come to an end. Laboratory experiments seemed unending, and search for relevant literature to be abreast of recent findings in my area of study appeared to be a daily routine, hoping that no one has already done and reported what I was doing. Sometimes I had wished it is 30 hours and not 24 hours that make up a day, especially when a certain deadline for presentation to my supervisors was just around the corner. However, as I continue to draw motivation from the big picture of my career and the desire to make meaningful contribution in my chosen area of study, I hung on with the belief that perseverance always pays off. Eventually, everything came together to produce a piece of writing called thesis, which in addition to other conditions of the university has qualified me for this degree today. At this point, I would like to thank the SAGE faculty for all the workshops and all the staff of the School of Civil Engineering and Geosciences for all their unflinching support. These are nice and great people that are always ready to assist in any way possible. Many thanks also to Petroleum Technology Development Fund, PTDF, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for funding my research. No doubt, me and my colleagues here have all acquired a lot of skills in the course of our study that have positioned us well to pursue our long-term goals. But what else have we, the international students, learned in this country? This is a country that we know have zero tolerance for corruption. Therefore, the international students, what have we learned, even as we plan to return home? So what about the British culture of good governance, respect for human rights, transparency and accountability of government officials? Nothing else will be greater than returning home with the skills we have acquired here and the things we have learned here about how a 21st century society should function with zero tolerance for corruption. Therefore, let us return home and be involved in using our new skills and knowledge to build a better society. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I thank our friends and families for all their support throughout the academic journey to this glorious end. And I wish my fellow graduates good luck as they go into the future. God bless all, and thank you for coming.
Would you please stand?
This congregation is now dissolved.